Hey guys.
A pickle.
You want to play a game?
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna read off these cards. It's a title and a description of either a show or a movie, right?
Yeah.
And it's either an actual thing or not.
I'll read it to us.
Yep.
If it's real, we say Dracu ya. If it's not real, we say Dracu na.
Rabid is a 1977 body horror film.
Body horror.
But yeah, they like hyphenated the word body horror. I didn't know that was a genre. Body horror film about a young woman named Rose who goes in for experimental plastic surgery.
Oh, body horror.
But comes out with a taste for human blood that can only be attained via the phallic stinger she has suddenly grown under her armpit.
How's it phallic?
Have you seen it? The bad news is all of Rose's victims turn into bloodthirsty zombies, leading into a citywide epidemic. I'm not gonna read it again. What's our answer?
I'm going with Dracu ya.
Wait, we're saying if this is a real movie or television show?
I'm saying real because that's just too complex.
I mean,
no offense, guys.
I gotta say,
I believe in your line.
I gotta do it.
No, the phallic armpit things.
Body horror?
It's a little strange.
You think they're making up body horror back
then?
then?
You might have just bit off the biggest chunk of cheese.
It is real.
Yes!
And so real, a remake was released just this year.
It's called Rabid?
By the same name?
I believe so.
Rabid. Okay.
Ian, you do the honors.
I know what I'm doing tonight. Body horror.
Oh, wait, I can't read.
Okay, keep it.
No, I'll try. Smoke and Mirrors. Currently on the CBC is a hit among Canadian teens.
Okay.
When Jean-Luc, the cutest boy in 7th grade, comes back from Camp Crescent, his girlfriend Dee notices something's not quite right. Jean-Luc won't come outside and he's always avoiding those pesky mirrors. That's because Camp Crescent is actually a secret Russian operation breeding half human, half vampire soldiers. Can Dee, I know, mind-blowing. Can Dee find a way to get her boyfriend back and get her homework done in time?
So this is a series, but in Canada.
Right.
That's where you lost me.
Right.
I'm going with Dracu na because Jean-Luc. That was the giveaway, guys. You got too greedy.
But Canada.
You got too greedy on that one.
But they speak French in Canada.
Yeah, I know. But they're thinking we'll fall for that.
There's nothing sensational about this, which it's boring.
What, it takes place in Montreal, huh? Huh?
Nah, this is a nah for me too.
I'm gonna go nah.
Okay.
But I think I could sell this show.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Is a nah.
Yes.
But if it was real, I would definitely ship Dee and Jean-Luc into Dijon.
Yeah, you would.
That was the reason why all of this is written.
Yeah,
so that Stevie could say that.
Okay.
Rhett, why don't you do the honors?
I will. If you can get it to me. Okay. Un beso en la noche, aka Kiss in the Night, is a late 90s telenovela set in Mexico City. When a string of bodies with strange bite marks start popping up around town, detectives Hector Guerrero and Maria Gutierrez begin to suspect that a local dentist with sharp teeth and strange office hours may have something to do with it. But Guerrero?
I think.
Guerrero. Is that right?
Guerrero.
Yeah. Go back to hot dog on a stick.
He just helped you out. Dang, man.
And Gutierrez soon bite off more than they can chew and are faced with perps that come straight from the underworld on a weekly basis.
Matt Carney used to work at Hot Dog on a Stick.
Yeah.
He was helping Rhett out, and then Rhett exclaimed, "Go back to Hot Dog on a Stick."
That's
What
right.
kind of boss does that?
Yeah. Me!
A good one.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that was awesome. He was helping us
Un
out.
beso en la noche.
I'm gonna go with Dracu ya. I think that could be. Telenovelas are the biggest thing since sliced bread right now.
A vampire dentist makes so much sense to me.
Yeah, I listen, I'm on team ya.
I'm switching up. I'm going nah.
We could-
Vampire dentist, cliche.
This is a Nah.
Boom!
Really?
I've tied it up.
Do you have
All
a
right.
cool pun for this one?
This is whoever came up with this. I think
Needs to work a
had
hot
me.
dog on a stick.
you had me.
In the film Mr. Vampire, the people of Hong Kong must fend off vampires by holding their breath and brandishing handfuls of coagulated rice. But these aren't your grandma's vampires. These vampires know martial arts and prefer to stalk their prey by hopping after them like demonic kangaroos. The film was so popular, it went on to have 4 sequels. So you got
Yeah.
people becoming vampire kangaroos.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I mean, it is. It sounds so ridiculous. It actually has. It might be true.
Oh yeah, I could see this working. Mr. Vampire, and that with a name like that, who wouldn't watch it?
I don't know, guys.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
I don't know, guys.
Coagulated rice?
Yeah.
You had me there.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
It's a horror comedy vampire film made in Hong Kong in 1985.
1985. 4 sequels, I hear.
Ian?
I bet it was the same guy that did Old Boy. That was a joke.
Okay, we're all tied.
We're tied. Oh my gosh.
I mean, do you want to make this? Do you want to? I mean, how many of these do you want to do? You want to make this the one?
Hold on.
Sure, this can be the very one that determines it all.
Okay. Okay. That means at least somebody has to disagree on this one.
Okay.
Send that to your wife. Tell her I really did like Twilight.
I will. You were
I
very
feel
sweet.
like-
Yeah,
I
you
feel
were
like
in
there
it.
was
You were
something-
describing.
Yeah, and then I was like, did I say something bad about Twilight? I think
No,
I
no.
said it was ridiculous.
No, but
But it is.
yeah,
In a good way.
Twilight, like Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries was because of Twilight. They were all ridiculous. I mean, it's like it was basically teen soap opera, vampire
Yeah.
teen soap operas
I watched it earlier
that
this
just
year.
a couple 100 million people watched.
And
Right.
I watched it just a few weeks ago, like a few months ago.
You were in it. You were describing something.
I was loving
You were in it.
He kept talking about it.
In 2003, dramatic thriller, A Vampire Secret. Marianne Northcott isn't just a 300-year-old vampire looking for blood. She's also a 300-year-old lonely lesbian looking for blood. When Marianne decides to look for victims in a new part of the countryside, she meets and falls madly in love with a lesbian werewolf, which is a definite no-no in the vampire community. A Vampire Secret is a classic tale of star-crossed lovers that you can really sink your teeth into.
2003.
You made it through it. You did it.
2003.
Oh, 3. I think I would have just
Lesbian.
I would have remembered that. I gotta say, nah. Dracu, nah.
Why you saying no? You think
just-
it's a little too early for?
03, man. Like, I remember stuff from 03.
Right.
That was a year before Lost came out. I was still pretty like.
You had
Aware.
You had an open schedule then.
I had an open schedule.
Right. You would have seen that. This feels like something that
Since then, not so much.
some members of our crew probably wish was real.
You talking about the lesbian vampires?
Yep. And,
I would
and
watch
werewolves.
that.
Yeah. And
Totally watch
it
that.
should be a thing, but it isn't, or it wasn't in 2003. I'm saying nah. But somebody's got to disagree because they might win.
That would be me. Bring it on, lesbian
Why you gotta
vampires.
step on my joke? It's not. But I do wish it existed.
Yes, you do. All right. Well, it isn't so much that we won; it's that Link lost.
Oh,
You know what?
Wow.
You guys can suck it. And that's a compliment.
Yep.
You know what? Second place. Just the first loser.
That's right.